check it.
Good morning and welcome to WWES TV. My name is Julia.
And my name is Dulce, and today is Monday, February 4th, 2019.
Welcome back. We are glad to see you.
We missed announcing a birthday last week. Happy belated birthday to Aiden in Miss Fry's class.
Speaking of missed birthdays, here are the students who had a birthday last week.
Happy birthday to Quinn in Mrs. Platt's class.
Happy birthday to Valerie in Mrs. Samretta's class.
And Campbell in Mrs. Mariquin's class.
We had 4 birthdays over the weekend.
Happy birthday to Valerie in Mrs. Samretta's class.
Also, happy birthday to Hogan in Miss Kroll's class.
Happy birthday to Carla in Mrs. Smith's class.
And last but not least, happy birthday to my sister Emily in Miss Platt's class.
We have 3 birthdays today.
Happy birthday to Sabrina in Mrs. Roller's class.
Also, happy birthday to Samuel in Mrs. Mariquin's class.
Finally, happy birthday to Dominic in Miss Seibert's class.
3rd and 4th graders, sad news, Marcus Emerson will not be able to visit us due to the fact that we weren't in school on Monday. Wednesday.
He is very sorry to miss his visit with us.
Today in history, on this date in 2004, Mark Zuckerberg launched a new program called Facebook.
And now, here's Kylo with the words of wisdom for this week.
Good morning, Washington Woods. This is Kyla with a few words of wisdom. There's an old German proverb that goes like this. People show their character by what they laugh at. Comedians stumble and fall and spurt and stammer and to make us laugh. Not just at them, but at ourselves. Or maybe it's more appropriate to say that they invite us to laugh with them. So why isn't it appropriate to laugh when a fellow student stumbles or falls or spurts or stammers? There is a big distinction between laughing with a comedian or someone who is deliberately trying to make us laugh, and laughing at someone who isn't. Remember, it's one thing to laugh, and it's another thing to make others feel ashamed. The next time a fellow student does something you are tempted to laugh at, be respectful and ask yourself this question. Am I laughing with her or at her? With something to think about, this is Kyla. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Good morning, Washington Woods. Holy cow, we're back. We're back. I can't believe I haven't seen you guys since like last Tuesday. Can you believe that? It's like you got a midwinter break without even a real midwinter break. So we're back at it today. I've got a few quick announcements and then some recognition. So first, we had 2 e-learning days last week. So what that means is you guys now have 2 days worth of e-learning work that you've got to be working on at home. Now remember, over the next 2 weeks, we will have some computer lab time here. So if you don't have a computer at home, make sure that you come to school with your family. We're going to share those times with your families so they'll know if you need to come to school and get that work done, you can. And also keep in communication with your teachers. They've given you a checklist or different things that show what the type of work is that you guys have to be getting done. You've got until February 18th to get that work done. Otherwise, the e-learning days count as an unexcused absence. So we've got to make sure we are doing that work, okay? So e-learning, that's a big deal. Also, we've got, so this week coming up, we've got our our dine-out night. We've got a dine-out night at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burger, which is really good, and that's on Wednesday. So a couple cool things happening this week. Maybe on Wednesday you can do your e-learning and then go out to dinner for steak burger and frozen custard. So here we go. I've got 3 students caught being role models at Washington Woods. The first one is Blakely in Mrs. Platt's class, caught modeling all of the habits, all of them, by always doing the right thing, putting first things first, and doing her best work. Way to lead and be a role model. So Blakely, you will be one of our pledge leaders tomorrow, and we will have school. All right. Second, I have Isaiah in Mrs. Wood's class. Isaiah was caught modeling great leadership by coming to school with a great attitude every day. He is cheerful and ready to go. Way to go, Isaiah. Keep it up. And that was from Mrs. Wood. And third, this is a pretty cool one. So this is for Grace in Mrs. Flack's class. Grace was caught modeling Think Win-Win because the Barnes & Noble night, she actually won a gift card, and she gave it to my daughter Ellie just to be nice. So Grace gave that to my daughter because her brother Tyler had already won one, and she wanted to share it with somebody else. So I know that made my daughter very happy, Grace. Awesome thing to do, and that nomination was by Mrs. Nerney. So thank you. You guys will be our pledge leaders tomorrow. I've got two folks that are going to be our book fairies. No. Oh, we're good. Oh, I thought you said no sound. Oh, we got sound. We got sound. All right. So two book fairy nominations. Sorry, we're a little rusty. We've been off for a few days. So I've got Nolan in Mrs. Bradley's class. So Nolan was nominated for being a great student helper to our new student. Nolan helped all day for our new student to make sure he learned everything about his new class. So Nolan, great job. You're going to get a visit from the book fairy. Whew. How now, brown cow? Got to work on this today. And then second, I've got Patrick in Mrs. Samretta's class. Patrick has read 100 books this school year. Keep up the great work, Patrick. So you guys will get book fairy visits. And finally, two quick jokes. Number one comes from Charlotte in Mrs. Kroll's class. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Why can't your nose? Because you would have another foot. Another foot. Get it? That's a good one, Charlotte. And then also from Mrs. Kroll's class, this is Luke. Luke asks, what is Frosty the Snowman's favorite food? What is Frosty the Snowman's favorite food?
A Frosty from Wendy's.
Oh, a Frosty from Wendy's. It's a good one, Mrs. Nerney, but not correct. The correct answer is Frosty Flakes. Frosty Flakes. So, all right. Whew, I'm going to have to practice this for tomorrow, guys. I've been out of the game for a little bit. So let's turn it over to our pledge leaders. Let's have a great Monday, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Tyler.
My name is Edwin.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome back and have a great day.